Hello everybody, welcome back to the World of Wraith YouTube channel. Got with you guys another market watch. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Tire Carapace, about $80 for the rainbow foil copy. This is a staple in every Runeblade ever, and it's probably going to be a staple forever. There's only 12 on the market. I think most people that are interested in Runeblade have this already, but if you're interested in playing Runeblades, this is one of the best chess pieces. I think it's going to be a staple in the class forever. So don't feel bad about getting it. 80 is pretty high, but this is played in literally all the Runeblades. So it's a pretty good card. And then the extended art version, 135 for this light played. Then going slowly to 150. I think when Aurora came out, this was like towards 200. So this is not too bad of a price point right now. Grimoire of the Haunt. I don't think many Vincent players are playing this. It's about $4, slowly going to 5. Yeah, 5, 6-ish. AB1 and 1 resource to make an Eloquence token, but it does come at the cost of banishing it, giving you blood debt. I think it's a good card to have just if you're interested in Vincent, but besides that, I think only Vincent plays it, and don't know if we're going to get a Shadow Runeblade in the future anytime soon, so I would only pick this up if you're interested in Vincent. Cold foil, about $8, slowly going to 10. Runic Reckoning. I think when Viserai was around, this was like a $5 card. Now it's all the way down to $2, so if you were thinking of picking this up, right now is a great time. If you're a Runeblade player and you just like having all the cards of the Runeblade class, great time to pick this up. Next up, Widespread Ruin. That's kind of scary. 666 for the lowest listing. Slowly going to 7 and slowly going to 8. Guys, I think Vincent is she's kind of rogue right now, but she's very strong. And if a good pilot is playing Vincent, she can definitely take her all the way. And I think she's going to keep slowly getting more and more support until she's going to be a tier 1 hero. Right now, her Majestics are not that expensive. Like, some crazy Legend Build Majestics can go up to like 50. So this being around $7, not bad at all. Widespread Destruction, same price range, about $7, $8. And then Widespread Annihilation, same thing, about $8. So all of these are not Vincent specializations. Of course, Chain can use them in Living Legend, but they are kind of like her signature cards. If you're interested in Vincent, I would definitely try to pick them up sooner than later. I'm actually surprised they're at this current price because Vincent has been doing pretty good, topping some battle hardens, winning some RTNs, and I think she's going to be doing really good in the upcoming Pro Quest season. Next up, Scepter of Pain. Another Runeblade card that I've seen some Vincent runs, and Florian has been starting to run this, the OT Cliff Florian. Going slowly to $1, but then the cold foil is about 7, and there's only 13 listings. So if you're interested in the cold foil, might be a good time to pick it up. 9 Blade of the Blood Oath, kind of on the same OTK Florian card. Viserai can't play this anymore. About $2 for the Unlimbs. This is pretty cheap, and this is one of my favorite cards in the game. Next up, Civic Steps. There's 3 versions of Civic Steps. Guys, with Guardian Pack, with Mastery Pack Guardian, I should say, coming out, I can definitely see these going up. I think Quick Dodge Flexor is going to be the main leg piece for the Guardian players, but I think there'll be some times where Civic Steps can come in, and also this is just a budget alternative for all the new players, all the players that don't want to spend like $80 on Quick Dodge, a $5. This is essentially a rare, but to me this kind of feels like a Majestic. $5 card for a leg piece for Guardians. This is for the non-foil version. The rainbow foil is about 38, slowly going to 40, 45. And then we got the high end. I think this comes in Judge Pack. I think Judge Pack 2. Yeah, I believe so. 160. I don't know if any of these have sold. So one sold for 190. It's kind of crazy towards the beginning of the year. Maybe ask around your local judges if they have this, maybe you'll be able to get it off them for like 120 or something. There's only one real sale at 189, but you know, these have been chilling here, and I don't think these are going to sell anytime soon, but I could be wrong. Next up, Infiltrate. Arachne Slip Through the Crack has been doing pretty good at events. I know he hasn't like topped or anything, nothing crazy, but he's been getting more representation, and this card, especially against Aurora, like being able to play any one of their cards can be a ton of value. It's about $8. Let's see, I think a lot have sold. Let's double check. Yeah, look at this. A good amount have been selling, so if you don't have your copies, assassin cards tend to be very expensive or tend to get very expensive. Let's check the rainbow foil real quick. Only 6 listings, yeah. Basically for a near mint, you're looking at $20. Art of Desire Body. The regular non-foil, it's like 50 cents, probably less. But the rainbow foil, it's about $12. So maybe look to your MST bulk. Maybe you have a couple of these foils, put them in your binder, put them on TCG Player. Same thing with Art of Desire Mind. It's about, well, it's pretty much like a $10 card with these two. Then goes up to 15. Very low quantities, so everybody go to your MST boxes, go look through your bulk, go through your foil bulk. If you have Art of Desire Mind or Body, it's pretty good value for the foils. Leave No Witnesses, a staple in the assassin class. Super old, came out in Dynasties, basically just $20 for the non-foil. Let's check the rainbow foil. 28, so not bad. If you're in the market for Leave No Witnesses, I'd probably recommend getting the rainbow foil, but you make your own calls. Mask of Perdition is about $2 for the non-foil. Rainbow foil about $8, going to $9-10. And then the cold foil is about $70. This card has been picking up a lot of steam lately. Being able to be a 1 block value is really getting us Aurora, being able to block her 4 breakpoints. And as a reaction, given an additional banish from the top of the deck, can be really powerful with things like Leave No Witnesses or the Aspect of Body card, giving you like 2 draws if you hit a red. So I would definitely make sure you have your copy if you're interested in Assassins. Mask of Deceit has been seeing a lot less play. I don't think people are running this anymore. That's kind of reflected in the price point, about $15 to $17. I think this just might keep going down. The EA, still about $50, holding some value, but maybe in the future this can see play. But right now, Mask of Perdition is just doing a lot better, and it's a lot cheaper. Hunter's Clave. This card, as always, has just been crazy. We got a couple listings for 60, 65, and 70. Yeah. I heard that there's one more wave of the Haunted coming around, so maybe that'll drive the prices down, but we have national seasons coming up soon. It's tough to say, guys. You know, as always, use your own discretion, figure out what you want to buy. Pain in the backside, just like I keep saying, assassin cards just go up and up. This was like maybe $8 not too long ago. Now it's over to 13. Slip Through the Crack is playing this, so a lot of the cards that he's running have just been going up. Spike with Blood Rot. This is the Armory promo, about $2-3, so not bad. I want to showcase this one because there's this one that I think it was Team Covenant promo when you bought a box of Haunted with them. Only 2 listings at over 100. It's kind of ridiculous, and they've only really sold for about 60 at most. They were selling about 45. Yeah, Spike with Blood Rot's seeing more play now, but I don't think that this version is worth this price. At most, personally, I would pay like 30 for it. Even if you can see some of the people that picked it up early got it for less than 20. Definitely don't buy this. This is just outrageous, but if you can get it off your friend for like probably, I would say, a reasonable price with the last listings. Somewhere in the 40 range is something that I would feel okay buying. Redback Shroud, kind of like Mask of Perdition. It blocks one, and then with 2 silver, it can come back. This is pretty cheap right now for a legendary, only 1150. Let's see how many. We got 49 listings, slowly going to like 13. Like I said, if you're interested in assassin cards go up. I'll definitely recommend having this, especially because I think this card has been kind of. People have been never really thought it was good. You know, people always just think Tunic is better, including me. I didn't think this card was good, but I like owning all the assassin cards. But I have seen some slips of the cracks play this with Mask of Perdition against Aurora, just to be able to get that one block value early, and then if you buy it back, recur that one value, it can be worth a lot. Blocking the breakpoints from Snatch or Static Shock. And then, of course, the EA, it's about 200, which is pretty crazy, but yeah, only 2 have sold. That was last year. Yeah, I can't recommend getting this. This is kind of outrageous, especially with the rainbow foil version being like $12. I'd recommend just getting the rainbow foil version. But, as always, I actually forgot to say the disclaimer at the end, so I'll say it. Sorry, I forgot to say in the beginning. I'll say it at the end. This is not financial advice. It's just me going through TCG Player, highlighting some cards that I've looked through on my own that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Make your own decisions. This is not financial advice, but hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know down below, why do you think assassin cards get so expensive? Thank y'all so much for watching, and peace.